The Olympic Village buffet. It's open 24/7 and it's like bangers. I think they have a little clean down at like 1 o'clock. But then it's 24/7.
You totally made that up.
You know me so
well. Clean down. But then it makes me laugh because why on earth would you know that? Why would you know the inner workings of the schedule of the
clean down at 1 o'clock.
Right,
and then, they open again at 2 and then it's free for all.
You do. Olympic villages, I think, are a bit like Big Brother. I think the emotions are heightened. I mean, I've heard that those places are like...
Just freshers. Yeah. There's so much shagging.
You ever done the bobsleigh?
No, I've never seen Cool Runnings either.
You ever done the bobsleigh?
Are you going to tell me that you have?
No.
I've done it at Pleasure Beach, Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
That's not bobsleigh.
They do. They have avalanche. It's like it feels like you're in a bobsleigh.
I've never done the bobsleigh, but I don't want to disrespect the sport, but I don't understand what you do when you're in there. Aren't you just a passenger?
Yeah, but down. Well, did you not see what happened when 3 of them fell?
Yeah.
And one...
It terrifies me.
One guy had to go down on his own. Did you see
I know
that?
I could never do it because I couldn't deal with the G-force.
Does that count if one of you go down?
Yeah, but the weight was all wrong. And from what I can gather, front is steering, back is brakes.
So what are you doing in the middle?
Middle, shifting. Middle, you're just going wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I really want to know.
Yeah, you're just shifting your weight. Douche, douche, douche. But... did you see? Because obviously, as he was getting faster and faster, he had to hop to the back seat to whack the brakes on. What a move! I think that in itself should have...
During the...
as it was moving, he suddenly realised he would have to get to the back to put the brakes on. And he had to shuffle himself back to stop. Otherwise, he just rammed into the...
I didn't know I'd brake.
So if we were a bobsleigh team, who goes front, back and middle?
So what's the front do again?
I hate to say it, John, you give him middle.
You give very much... You think?
Run in the front.
You do give very middle energy.
All right, and on that note, let's start today's episode. As is Am. Welcome to Capital Breakfast After the Show. I'm Jordan North, he's Chris Stark, and that is Sean Welby. This is a little bonus episode that we're doing whilst we're off for the radio, because we're off for half term, aren't we? Yeah. What are you doing for half term? What do you do when you got half term?
I'm actually having a really chilled one. Mainly it's just enjoying a few lions. That's kind of how it is, and do some stuff with the kids. I'm going with you when you're getting a tooth job.
Right, I'm not getting a tooth job, I'm getting my wisdom teeth.
I love how you call it that.
I'm very lucky that I've got so many lovely people and friends in my life that want to
quick trigger warning here. This is going to anger you, I reckon, listening as much as it angers me.
Why?
The way he's about to describe mine and other people's roles in his life, you included, is a staggering insight into the brain of the man.
I was saying, I was actually being very nice. Thank you very much. I was saying I've got lovely friends that have offered to take me to the hospital and to pick me up. And you have been one of those people, but also William Hanson's now said he's free, my other podcast co-host. So I'm just like, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to put it in a WhatsApp group? Do you want to sort it out amongst yourselves?
I remember, you were like, sort it out amongst yourselves.
I've
got fight between yourselves over me.
I've got so much shit on at the moment.
Same.
Yeah.
John, we've all got stuff on. Well, you saw it, Sean. I kindly offered to take him to his tooth appointment.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine, willing to do that. I'm willing to give up some of my half term to help you. I thought I'll go see because it's near my parents anyway, I'll go see my parents at the same time. And then you're making out as if at one point, the way you described it to me, I was thinking I'm really putting him out, helping him out. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm offering to help you. And you're basically saying, you've got a bunch of celebrities, bung it in a WhatsApp group, and you guys decide who's going to look after me.
Well, no, it's just because I'm so, no, it's because I don't want... Do you know what? You've got kids over half term, and it means you're going out your way.
So you're letting me down. I feel like I'm
really
being let down or dumped for a favour I'm doing him. Yeah, unbelievable.
I mean, the whole thing is amazing. The bit that's really made me laugh, though, do you remember the revelation? Because you've been talking about the teeth for a while, and I have felt sorry for you. It is a big operation. I am not taking that away from you. Getting all 4 removed, right? Mm-hmm. But the way Chris was imagining it when you first volunteered was, well, it's near me. What I'll do is I'll drop you off at hospital, go and see my parents.
I'll get my own way to hospital.
And I'll come back after a few hours after you come round. Then you broke the news that you'd literally be under for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, wait, so I'm staying? Because you're literally going to be 30 minutes in now.
It's basically a dentist appointment. He's
not
built
surgery.
this up. He's built this up into.
I had to read forms about anaesthesia. I know she's Anastasia. How to read. And I live. Set me free. So that's a very serious operation.
Well, if you're going through a serious operation right now, be assured that both Sian and I know that that's a serious operation, whereas Jordan's is essentially a tooth job.
Well, it's not a tooth job. It's wisdom teeth. So look, what I'll say now is, and genuinely, not just for the pod. You enjoy your half term with the kids because now hard you
So you've promised someone else.
No, and then
you.
after
you've bumped me, probably knowing you for someone more famous.
After this recording, I am going to ask William Hanson, who's got 3 million followers on TikTok, I'll see if he'll do it. Okay.
You're a disgrace.
Right? How am I a disgrace?
Anyway.
If do you really want to pick me up?
No, right. I'm trying to do you a favour.
I'm trying to do
this
you.
This is what I mean. How's this reverse swung?
I'm trying to do you a favour by saying I will sort another. Let me speak to William today and then I'll text you.
But the only thing that I'm upset about is Chris had promised to film you when you're coming out of it, and I wanted to see
William would do it. He's got more followers, so it'll get better reach.
Will William film
Jordan's
it, though? Will he? Or will he have too much hospital etiquette?
That is not how it works.
That is how it works.
No, it's not. I'm a very private guy. I don't want my wisdom teeth on there.
I want you to be filmed like David at the dentist. I want you to be like, is this real life?
Yeah. No, because that's that.
Get on the ponies.
Someone texted in saying if you do go, just before they go under, you can ask them a question and they'll always tell you the truth.
Oh, great.
So you can ask any question.
We could ask.
And even if they don't tell it yet as they go under, when they wake up, it's the first thing they remember.
Oh, this is incredible.
It's the best sleep. I got put under anaesthetic last year.
I remember.
And I just remember that moment just before I went under. And I was actually going through some quite significant surgery, to be fair. And and just as I was dropping off, like they gave me the thing, I lay there and thought, oh, this is my time now. Finally, a bit of sleep for us. Drastic way to get it, but from our point of view, a lovely way to... And then I remember waking up and I started offering summertime ball tickets to all the surgery team. Did I tell you this?
No.
Because you're so buzzing that you've woken up and everything's okay and like high on whatever. I was there going like, I just can't thank you enough. Thank you. Like, you must
get
come
a ticket. You get a ticket. Oprah Winfrey.
All of them.
There's no need.
And they're all in masks and everything.
Did they couldn't
tell who they were. I don't know. I saw the tickets. Although, podcast exclusive here, Jordan, every ball that he's been at, sorts his dentist a ticket.
Yeah, because
I am slightly concerned that there's a whole hoodwinked thing going on between you and the dentist. Do those teeth definitely need to come out? Yes. Or is she trying to guarantee herself summertime ball tickets? By the way, I mean, overshare, but do you ever leave a wee so long that then your bladder aches even when you have one? It's like it punishes you.
Yeah.
Mine really hurts right now because I left it all show because there just wasn't time. And now
literally no time.
No, and my bladder really hurts now.
Oh, that
so
should.
Sort of saying.
I don't want you feeling like that.
Yeah,
we can just rest here. We can carry on the podcast whilst you go if you want.
No, this is the worst thing. I went for a wee. It's like punishing me for leaving. It's stretched or something.
Sometimes it vanishes. And I wonder where's it gone.
You'll be having a bladder operation next. We'll be.
I will be.
Right, next up, Shani, I want us to bring something that really made us laugh this week. We discovered a new thing about Jordan North. So we had to record an advert for this podcast, which you would normally hear, but it's about another podcast. It's about a new, exciting podcast that's here at Global.
Yeah.
And we realised when we were recording this advert that there's one word that Jordan can't say, and it's the word beyond.
Yeah, at the beginning,
I couldn't believe it.
No, I sort of thought you were winding us up, and then it got damningly clear that you really couldn't say it.
The word was in the script, so when we were recording this in the studio, this is what happened, and it's just one word I cannot say for the life of me.
Hey, before we crack on with today's episode, you're about to hear the trailer for an exciting new podcast looking at Formula One Behind the Track. I can never say behind.
Why did you say that like you were from the West Country? Behind the track.
Is it? I can never say it's that word. Beyond. All right. Right, before we crack on with today's episode, you're about to hear the trailer for an exciting new podcast looking at Formula One Beyond the... looking at...
Sorry. You're really giving me the ick. Why couldn't you say beyond?
I can never say behind. It's like when everyone used to set Mick at me when I was younger, I used to go to infinity and behind. Right, here we go.
Okay. Ready?
Don't look at me.
Poppy's going to need to lie down when she leaves this room.
Her loose sleep is sometimes easier.
Right, before we crack on with today's episode...
It's not going to happen.
Do you want to do your bit? So no. Okay, right. Right, before we crack on with today's episode, you're about to hear the trailer. No.
It'll be the end of the season by the time you...
Right, before we crack on with today...
No, we'll do it
Come
tomorrow.
on, we got it.
It's fine.
Right, it's fine. Right, before we crack on with today's episode, you're about to hear the trailer for an exciting new podcast looking at Formula One beyond the track.
Yes. Oh, do you know what? I forgot that you keep hearing me reference a girl called Poppy, and the reason I am is this poor girl was sat in on work experience thinking about getting into radio. She was there 10 minutes and she honestly looked shell-shocked. She left thinking, I'm never going to step on a studio again.
She must have thought, if that idiot can do it, I have got a chance of definitely getting a job in radio. Right, yeah, so it turns out I can't say beyond, whatever you call it.
Sorry, I'm really distracted with a guest that's coming in. Who is this?
There's quite a few.
Who?
They're proper.
Oh, it's Baz
Off.
No way.
That's amazing. Yeah, we had
Off of Trust Me on the Sunscreen.
Yeah, that's so weird. I was listening to that.
That's one of the greatest songs of all
and
time.
I love the.
What's he doing?
Actually, I didn't like what he did with Elvis, but anyway.
But I loved the Romeo and Juliet film he did.
This is the coolest thing.
Right. Well, we'll crack on. On that note, we had Jonathan Ross last week, Baz Luhrmann this week. He might pop in.
But can we not get Baz Luhrmann in? Because he got great advice. That song. As you get older, that song hits differently.
Oh, I listened to that.
Wear Sunscreen.
Wear Sunscreen.
I listened to that this weekend. That's so I've been.
Yeah. What line really resonated with you? There's loads.
Yeah,
Shall I give you a few?
Yeah.
You are not as fat as you imagine.
Yeah. That's
that's true advice. Yeah. We all think we're disgusting, and when you look back at old pictures of yourself and go, I looked all right.
Yeah.
Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly.
Yeah.
True.
There's another one about something about worrying. It's only worse.
Don't worry about worrying. The only thing worse than worrying is basically saying it's as futile as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, it's Capital Breakfast after the show with Jordan, Chris and Sian. We have been obsessed with the Winter Olympics, haven't we? Where do we even start with this? Well, first of all, at the time of recording, I was talking about that biathlon that I thought was bisexual.
Oh, the biathlete.
Yeah, I feel like on the show we've represented the sport, but I'd like to think we've gone behind the sport to actually just some of the quirky things that always comes up in these sporting occasions and tournaments. The biathlete, to do the biathlon, it's a combination of two sports: cross-country skiing and shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. Jordan gets that confused.
Bless you.
Sorry,
bless you.
1 minute.
Jordan gets it confused with being bisexual. So what I've had to do in the...
I'm so sorry.
You okay, Shani? It's all right. We'll just crack on. We'll crack on.
Come on.
I had to print out a picture of a bisexual and print out a picture of a biathlete and hold it up so that you knew which was which.
Because I thought when it said biathlon apologises for cheating on his girlfriend, I thought it was like a biathlete apologised for cheating on his girlfriend, and I thought that the headline was that he was bisexual and he's cheating on his girlfriend.
No, and so he wasn't bisexual, he was a biathlete.
Yeah, welcome back.
I walked right in on the best conversation.
So
we had to literally explain that to you for ages.
To be fair, just on that, you've got to be careful what you say there. I don't know what he's into.
Oh, right, I know.
But it's just explaining the difference between the two terms.
Yeah. What else have we really enjoyed about the Winter Olympics, please, guys?
I mean, what about the lad who like danced to the Minions? He did a figure skate to the Minions theme song.
Class.
And because it was like copyrighted by Illumination Animations, he didn't even know if he could get away with it until I think a few hours before his performance. So imagine, I don't even really get how he's rehearsed that. Because if he had to change the song, what on earth would he have done?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So what other song would he have been rehearsing to? Yeah, you're so right. Hadn't thought of that.
I don't think they're that in time with music anyway. No, I don't. I seen one the other day. They did Spice Girls.
Yeah, one of them did
like,
Ed
you could just donk any old track on that, and it'd look great because what they do is amazing. So I'm like,
yeah, but you've got to think about the music, because I think the whole reason we're talking about this this person is because of the Minions song. Like, if you go for an epic song, you could sort of just fart it away with the wrong song. No, don't you think?
I'd do Blackout Crew, put a donk on it.
Blackout Crew? What's the actual song?
It's not like a banging donk on it.
Yeah. Put a donk on it.
Put a donk on it. Yeah, do
I'd go, do you know what I would do? I would do a candlelight version of a big song.
Nice.
So...
Do they still exist, the candlelight version, or are we showing our age?
I've never heard of that before. What's a candlelight version?
Oh, man. Baby, you're all that I want.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one you either get dumped to or get a wristy on Love Island.
What a comment.
A wristy?
So I don't know. Is
that a hand job? Is that what you call wristy?
But they do piano versions. And I've got to say, actually, at my wedding, I...
had a wristy?
No, I found a whole album of piano versions of songs.
That's great.
That we played out. But I got married in a villa in Spain. So the thing is with it, I do look back at some of the videos and I think, have I just tried to make my own Love Island? Like, I don't know. At the time, the show was a bit bigger.
Do you remember the Freya Ridings track from Love Island?
Yeah.
Couldn't move for that. I used to work on Heart and it was played a lot.
Oh, was it?
I think, honestly, we've Heart's probably sending Freya Ridings kids to college.
Fair play.
Do you know the best piano version of a song ever, candlelight version, was DJ Sammy Heaven?
Oh,
yeah, that's the one I sung.
With a little, that's the one Sean just sung.
That's the one I was just doing because that's the one I think of all the time. Baby,
yeah.
And it's a little girl in the background reading a letter to her dad.
What was it?
That's just me. Why is everyone looking at me like that?
I don't remember that.
I love you, Daddy.
What?
In the video.
I love you, Daddy. Never happened. What version were you watching?
I meant that up, and she goes, "Bingies, Daddy."
I love you, Daddy. American going, love you, Daddy.
Even through the glass, they're looking at me like a yeah. Anyway, there is a version of that. Also, just quickly, I keep meaning to say, from the Olympics, you need to get onto the Olympic Village buffet. It's open.
Great!
It's open 24/7, and it's like banging. It's like an all-inclusive.
But is it good food 24/7?
Yeah,
is it like the same rules at midday as midnight?
I think they have a little clean down at like 1 o'clock. But then it's 24/7.
You totally made that up.
You know me so
They have a clean down at 1 o'clock. But it makes me laugh because why on earth would you know that? Why would you know the inner workings of the schedule of the
clean down at 1 o'clock?
Right,
and then, they open again at 2, and then it's free for all.
You do Olympic villages. I think are a bit like Big Brother. I think the emotions are heightened. I mean, I've heard that those places are like
just freshers. Yeah. There's so much shagging. It's unreal.
Well, didn't they get banned? What did they do to try and prevent it? They gave them all cardboard beds one year, didn't they, at the Olympics, to try and stop them doing
apparently
it.
There's like contraception in every room and stuff because it's
hand sanitizer.
It's just like Freshers Week, isn't it? Every week, Sean Welby always writes down quotes that are in her notes on the phone. So, Sean, what have you got for us today, please?
Just got to the hotel and I can't see any muffs.
I know this one.
Who's that?
This was you, Sean Welby.
It was me.
Where you were interviewing Jacob Elordi.
Oh, Jesus.
And Margot Robbie. And you turned up at the hotel to interview them. And the muffs you're talking about there are microphone muffs.
Yeah, so we had the microphones, we had the paper, we had everything, the props, the lot. The one thing we'd forgotten is the Capital branded mic muffs, which are essential.
Essential, because if we're going to put it on our socials, you've got to have the Capital branded on.
Yeah, well, also, like, without the muffs, it would look like a sort of round of awkward karaoke. Like, the microphones would look odd.
They're the same mics as what ABBA used to sing to in the 70s. They're those big, long mics, but with a muff on, they look great. Without a muff on,
they look terrible.
They look like we haven't got a penny between us to rub together.
Yeah.
So, someone forgot them. We'll come back to that in a second. But we were in the queue for our company meeting that they have in the cinema next door. Callum, our exec producer, God love him when he found out. But Bella took one for the team, who works on the show, our assistant producer. And she got them off and got.
Well, say took one for the team. She was either going to have to sit through a company meeting or be within licking distance of Jacob Elordi.
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
She did know what she was doing.
It's so true. But also, I think just on that, it's kind of like, if you ever want a job in radio, these are the sort of jobs that I think really only exist in radio. Like, 1 minute you could be doing something, and next thing you've got a mad rush to go to one of the poshest hotels in London because we need a mic muff for Jacob Elordi.
Oh, and it was literally like an apprentice task. She grabbed the mic, she was ringing his voice and she's saying, I've secured the mics, what do we do? We're like, get in a black cab now. And she just jumped in one and was like, go to the Roosevelt Hotel or wherever we went. No, the Claridge's. We went to Claridge's. Go to Claridge's, go. And then we're in, she's in the car, she's running up the stairs. Maddie gets word, she's in the building, she's touched down, the Eagle has landed. So she goes to find her. Bella comes up a different lift through a door. Now we've lost Maddie, who's doing all the socials. Like, Maddie, come back.
And you were due to go in?
Honestly, I'm talking. So the way it works, it's like being stood outside the headmaster's office. You're down the corridor, aren't you, waiting to go in?
They put little chairs outside, don't they?
They literally put a little wooden chair outside a room, and you get summoned in like, Jacob Elordi will see you now.
It's so strange.
It is strange.
It's the weirdest thing.
You'll never. We talk about it a lot.
I hate doing them.
I don't think anyone really likes doing them because. And then, to be fair, the shoe's on the other foot.
I'm just rubbish at them. That's why you're dead good at them.
No, I do not think I'm good
so
at them at all.
awkward.
They are so awkward, and
You never get out good from them.
Well, it's hard. But then it makes me appreciate how it must feel sometimes when an artist comes into our studio and there's all 9 of us stood staring at them. Because it's the fact that you're walking in on an established friendship group. So you're already... There was Emerald Fennell, who's the director. There's Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. They're all sat with a relationship. They're good friends.
Who?
What?
Who was the...
Emerald the Saltburn director. She's like iconic.
You said Elmer Fudd.
It's a cracking name, that. Sorry,
For God's sake.
We've not discussed the name, though,
I thought you
have
said
we?
Elmer
Is that
Fudd.
real name?
Emerald Fennell, I presume it is.
Emerald Fennell.
Yeah, but how iconic is that?
And does
Honestly. And does she? Honestly, guys, I can't explain. She's one of the coolest people I've met. I'm not just saying that.
I've got no
She's
doubt. You
very
have to be,
cool.
though, with a name like that.
You do.
You
You'd
can't
have
be
to own it.
Emerald Ferrell and you know...
Ferrell.
What was it?
Fennell.
Fennell. Oh, Fennell. Right, let's do another quiz.
There'll be people screaming.
You need to be awesome.
Let's
You need
do
to be
another-
awesome.
She was
with a name
awesome.
like
She is
did
awesome.
Saltburn.
Yeah.
She came up with the whole Jacob Elordi bathwater scene. Think of the weird filth she's written, and then she's put that into Wuthering Heights. Seriously, this movie is going to blow people's minds. I dare you both to watch it together. Actually,
Is there loads of...
loads.
Oh, great. All right, let's do
Is
another
there?
quote from the notes.
This happened to me with the Channel 5 weather map. It was all blue for branding. Now, this is something I don't remember why this came up. You might get your memories jogged when I tell you the story. You were talking about something being a certain colour. Oh! We were talking about the Bong Man.
Oh, yeah.
The Bong Man's full outfit for the Jingle Bell Ball and Summertime Ball was blue, right? So it was capital blue. And I said, this actually happened to me when I worked at Channel 5. And they decided to make the weather map. They wanted it all different shades of blue because Channel 5 was blue, right? That's their branding.
Yeah.
But imagine trying to work out the weather when everything on it was blue. You couldn't tell if it was rain, wind. So
Did they actually do that?
they did it briefly and then they went, this is a mess. We can't tell what's going on.
Some of the stuff coming,
Sometimes
mad.
it's madness in terms of like when you look at branding and PRs and how many hoops things have to go through. The fact that, the Channel 5 weather map was nearly... The sea was going to be blue. The land was going to be blue. The rain was blue. The wind was blue. I'm stood there. Bear in mind, it's me. I don't have a clue what the weather's doing anyway. I'm blagging it. It was like the blind leading the blind.
It's brilliant. Honestly, some of the stuff that,
Have you ever had that with a brand? I mean, you've probably got to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
But in terms of like where you've gone, there's too many cooks in this now.
Don't get me started. PRs. Brands are fine. It's the PRs. There are about 6 of them. And you think, that's really funny. You go, that'll be good for video, whatever you're doing. And they go, can we just do that again? We're probably going to have to cut that. Why? Because it were funny. Well, no, it's just, we don't think the brand will be happy with it.
Yeah. We were filming something at a timber yard a while ago, and Jordan was making a few of his jokes.
Oh, really?
And I was there laughing away,
worksite
thinking
gags.
that's really funny.
What timber yard?
There was one involving a hard hat and the other involving a plank of wood. and John was like, can we keep that in? Can we keep that in? They nodded, but then I saw them turn around to each other and shake their heads.
Where was this? Oh,
it was in Leeds.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the ad.
What was the joke?
No, I don't remember.
Let's see.
Yeah. You were full of them that day, though. None of them made
it.
it.
Something that people might not know about you. You have a joke for every occasion.
Everything.
But the problem is sometimes they're so wildly inappropriate, but you just have one.
I grew up in pubs. Like, what? What else do you expect?
Yeah, but it's just some of the things you have jokes for. I'm like, That's so weird that you'd have that stored in your brain just ready to go. Because it must be such a rare occasion you can utilise it. Because it'll be something really niche.
Go on, give me an example. I'll tell you a joke. Got to do it.
I don't know. What about
What did we say the other day?
animals?
What?
You got a joke for that?
Give me an
Horse.
animal. Horse. Well, obviously, it's the horse walks into a bar. Barman says, "Why the long face?"
Oh, yeah.
Great.
A bear walks into a bar and says, "I'll have a Bacardi." And Diet Coke. Barman says, "What's with big paws?" He says, "I've had these my whole life."
See?
For God's sake. He does this. It doesn't matter who we're talking about, what we're doing. He's got a gag for it. It could be the Beatles, Linda McCartney.
Bill and Ben
podcast. I think
Bill and Ben came up with
You
it.
do that one, or you do that one a bit.
Bill and Ben in a pub. Bill says to Ben, "Flubba glubba blubba blubba blubba." Ben says, "Go on, Bill, you're pissed."
Yeah.
Classic.
All good stuff.
All good bits of business there. What I would say is my favourite quote from the notes, and it's normally when Maddie says something in the studio, because everything she says is quotable. Maddie is just iconic in everything she says. I overheard her saying, "Oh God, new ick unlocked. Jordan couldn't even withstand the impact of an envelope." That made me howl with laughter because I knew you'd been filming that TikTok.
We filmed a TikTok for Secret Fiancé where I had to pass an envelope, and Chris threw the envelope at me, and it literally knocked me out.
Threw
It made me
from
bleed.
some distance, and he knew it was coming.
Look.
I said, "Look, I'll throw it towards you, and then all you got to do is catch it, and then carry on walking down the corridor." I mean, I should have seen what was going to happen. I've thrown it perfectly. It's come perfectly at him, and he just let it bounce
Knocked
off
me
his
out. And Maddie
face.
went, I was in agony. My chin's bleeding.
But he was floored.
Oh, that's
hit the floor.
so icky. Ugh.
It's because you treated it like Odd Job and thrown his bowler at
It was
him.
like Odd
You
Job.
literally
was
went
like
to
Odd
the floor like a Bond villain. It was ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I've watched the playback. It was over the top.
It was over
You
the
act
top.
like it sliced your head off.
It was it could have took my chin off. Sorry, I
it
didn't need to swear
couldn't.
there. Apologies. But it could have took my chin off. She's so funny. She's just
She
brutal. She said that her biggest ick she's ever seen was Chris Stark mounting a horse.
No, dismounting.
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 Specifically
and it's very,
dismounting.
it really upset her to dismount.
She said it's the ickiest thing.
Can you imagine her just stood there
She's so
with her
funny.
phone filming things, and she was so disgusted at me.
You two both made me laugh today, though, because you said you know that she must talk about you to her housemates when she gets...
Yes.
Oh my God.
we must-
the stuff she must tell them.
I know, and some of the stuff she comes out with. Do you remember that? Her best one still makes me laugh. She says, if you go on a date with a lad and you get a pizza and he doesn't get a meat feast, he's gay.
Poor Maddie is single at the time of recording.
Oh, yeah,
She's
that's a
so-
crime as well.
That is a crime. Hello and welcome to the mailbox edition of Capital Breakfast After the Show. It's just Jordan and Sian with you today. Chris isn't here for the mailbox. He's actually gone to record his proper podcast.
His proper podcast.
Not that this isn't a proper one.
The one that makes him a lot of money.
The one that, yeah, basically, the money earner.
Yeah.
So let's get straight in. What have we got today, please, for the correspondence?
Let's start with Jess in Bath, who says, love listening to you guys on the radio every day, but I was wondering, if you didn't end up in radio and TV, what job do you think you'd be doing now?
I think we've answered this one, have we not? No, we haven't.
We might have answered something similar,
Yeah.
but let's have a little think.
I always say, if I didn't do radio, I'd like to work in advertising.
Oh, we always say, let's start up an advertising company. Because the thing is, we've been on the other end of it where we know it's...
The thing is, though, because the thing is with radio, like every day you're coming up with ideas and you're being creative and doing content, which I'd love to kind of use that energy and put it into, like, basically because Mad Men's my favourite TV show and I always thought I'd like to do that. But then for me, it's like we get so much freedom. We can have an idea and say to the producer, I want to do that, and pretty much very rarely they say no. But in advertising, if you come up with an idea and the client didn't like it, it would be gutting.
Yeah, it's true. We're not used to having those kind of consequences because we can sort of try stuff out on air. We can give games a go. We can even do stuff for a few months. And if it doesn't work, we sort of go, let's just knock it on the head. Saying that, though, we are used to, we're very conditioned to have to turn around ideas and then be high standard. Very, like, we do it on the daily.
True.
And remember that the show is live 4 hours a day. Like, I do think we've got to a point where we're like, our brains are in tune with it all.
Yeah.
I used to want to be a stunt woman. Not even joking. Yeah. When I was younger, I thought I was going to really get into gymnastics. Then I thought I was going to run away and join the circus. But
you have lived 1,000 lives.
I know, I never did it.
I'd like to be a writer.
Yeah, but you want to do that just for the look. You want to be with a coffee.
She knows me so well.
You want to be
it's annoying.
You want to be sat at a lovely mahogany desk.
It's literally my dream.
Yeah, with a green lamp. You're looking out of a window.
Oh my God! I keep saying I want one of those green butler lamps.
I love
what
those
they call
lamps.
bankers' lamps.
They're great, aren't they?
I've got one at knockoff ones from Dunelm. It's not as good. Yes.
Yeah, I can picture that. You'd be smoking a pipe at this point in your life.
Yeah, I'd probably just like get on my laptop, set out to write, and just probably end up on porn. So.
What would you write? Would you write smutty novels?
No. Yeah. No.
What would you write?
I'd like to. I don't know. I'd like to write. Oh, we wouldn't. I'd like to we always say we're going to write a sitcom, don't we?
One day we will write a sitcom.
We'll
get together when maybe it might be when we're 50, but we'll do it.
I don't know what I'd write. Again, you're right. It's just the thought of sitting down and writing and not having to leave the house.
You've not even got a genre on what you want to do. You just want to sit with your quill, like you paint, or your fountain pen.
And then every day I'd be like, right, it's 5 o'clock. I can have a vodka tonic, and then that'd get earlier and earlier every day, and I'd just be a pissed up writer.
Washed up
in like a scraggy old cardigan.
It's just surrounded. Yeah. Do you know, this is the thing, because you are a real clean freak, but I could imagine there'd be a tipping point where you could become like almost a hoarder.
Yeah, 100%.
Could you actually?
I could go one way where I don't. Yeah.
I could see that. I could see you sat in sort of a lofty apartment just with papers just surrounding you. Like you've got the paper every day, but you've stopped throwing it away, and it's just stacked up.
It genuinely gives me anxiety when I think about because I'm so lucky and I've always wanted to work on the radio. Like it genuinely gives me anxiety, like. Because I have to work. I'm one of those people that I need to work. I know that sounds really sad and desperate. I couldn't not work. So I won't know what I'd do in my life.
Well, let's
start thinking about it because what are we doing after this?
Well, I know, but I always think you always find a job. If we're going to be really honest, if I was going to be like, where would I have ended up? I remember thinking, I was working in a clothes shop, so I was thinking, do you know what? I'll become a visual merchandiser.
You'd be good at that.
You know, the ones that do the windows? And the dream would have still been to get to London, but it would have been Topshop, and then I'd have been out of work.
Yeah.
But the dream was Topshop in Oxford Circus.
You could do loads. I've always thought about opening a butty shop as well.
I can see that you're doing that.
A little cafe. I might start putting some money aside for that.
Can you imagine though, you trying to remember everyone's orders?
Yeah.
You'd be halfway through making a ham sandwich, and then we'd turn around, and you'd be like,
I'd be on TikTok. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. There's half. Have you seen this? How long have you been waiting? Yeah. That's right. No, it's food for thought. Kieran in Bradford says, hey, not really a question, just thought I'd let you know that I actually really like you being less PG on the podcast. It's funny and feels like we're down the pub together, so keep it up. That's the best compliment.
That is, and Kieran might have said that because last week, do you remember we had an email from a 13-year-old girl who's like, please, can you make it more PG so I'm allowed to listen? And we were a bit like, oh, what do we do? But I suppose at the end of the day, you've got Capital Breakfast, which is the PG version of us. It's still the real version of us, but we just tone it down, obviously, for a more family audience. And you know what? When you hit 16, come back to us.
Exactly. And this isn't that much different to the Breakfast Show in kind of what we talk about. It just means we can...
Jordan, you've literally talked about producer Callum getting offered a BJ.
Oh, yeah.
By, who was it again?
And Chris Stark did pull my toes to see if it would give me an erection.
Exactly. This is not safe for any young ears.
That's so true.
Miriam Margolyes, that was it.
Margolyes. She was joking.
She was joking, but you still said it.
Heidi Hi Team says this one. Long time listener, first time messenger.
Oh no, she's called Heidi. She hasn't said Heidi Hi. Your references are Carry On movies. Heidi Hi.
Heidi, Heidi Ho. Heidi, Heidi. Says, right, I'll start again. This is brilliant. Says, Heidi. Hi team. Long time listener, first time messenger. It's been bugging me for ages. Why do the trio intro the Capital Breakfast after the show with Azizam? I don't know. It's just because we played an Ed Sheeran song.
You need to go back to the very first episode.
I can't remember.
It must have been, I think we'd had Ed Sheeran, we'd been promoting his new song, we'd been on a bus, Azizam had been playing at this point on repeat, and it was in our heads rent-free. So and it doesn't even mean cheers, it means my love, doesn't it?
Yeah, Azizam.
In Persian.
Yeah.
So by this point it's lost all meaning and we just say it.
So we just say it. So yeah, there's no
go.
real reason to it. Yeah, that's it. Go on.
Gemma in Whitley Bay, what's the last song you listened to? Do you think your music taste has changed since working for Capital? Good question.
I can't listen to music as soon as I finish the show. So everyone asks me this. Because we have 4 hours of it. So I'm like, so if I go to the gym, I can't put any.
What, even when you're working out? Do you not even have a different playlist at all?
So weird since I started doing breakfast. Because now it's 4 hours a day. I can't listen to music.
What do you do in the gym?
So I walk to the gym and just completely clear my head.
Silence.
Yeah.
Raw dog.
Yeah, raw dog. And then I'll listen to a podcast. Or I do love TalkSport.
Oh.
So I listen to that. Because if anyone that's just half likes football or is into it, it's just like, yeah, it's just blokes talking about footy. So, but music-wise, at the weekend, it's not like I'm massively into that Meek at the moment that we're playing.
But have you heard her real version?
Fabulous.
Yeah, and it's way
so
more like,
better.
because it needs some songs. I always think, it didn't need swearing in it, because that was almost for the sake of it. And I thought, why have you bothered? But I'm just fabulous. Oh my god! If you listen to that, like when I walk over the Waterloo Bridge when I'm going home and the sun is shining, I feel like I'm in a Bridget Jones film.
Yeah.
Because I'm sort of walking home listening to something like that. I'm like, yes, yeah, I'm just fucking fabulous.
So I've been listening to that. I've been listening to lots of Chris Stapleton as well, because I'm going over to
Nashville.
Nashville. I keep saying, what about you? You listen to loads, actually. I'd say you're the most...
Do you think?
I think you've got the most music knowledge out of all of us on the show.
I don't know. I just think I do like a lot of music. Do you know what it is, though? I always feel a bit weird. I don't have a favourite. If someone says to me, like, favourite band, favourite artist, I actually feel embarrassed that I don't really have one. And then I think, am I weird that I've never been a super fan of anyone? Is that an odd trait?
Oh, right, yeah, no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I love Oasis and Arctic Monkeys and
stuff.
I don't
have anyone other than Spice Girls when I was like 10.
No, I get that.
I think it's weird, though. I don't know many people that don't have a thing or a gig or a concert. Bruno Mars could be doing a concert, and I think it's cool, but I'm not desperate to get the tickets. I can't explain it, but I love music.
Do you like Fred again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd like Fred
I love
again.
things like that. I love a bit of house. But did you listen to Lily Allen's album?
Oh, so good.
That was
a great
amazing,
show.
Wasn't it?
That's a great show.
But again, I wanted to wait because I didn't want to listen to one bit of it and then get interrupted. So I waited till I literally had the house to myself and I stuck it on and listened to it twice in a row in order.
It's so good. I hadn't heard it for a while, actually. I seen it at the airport the day it got released.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah. But did you say it was a bit awkward or something?
Yeah, because I didn't listen to the album fully, and then I'd realised it was about a massive breakup, and I was like, yeah.
You get though, don't you? Because you watch Stranger Things.
Yes, David
Harper.
Harper.
Oh, he's Harper. He's Hopper in it, but it's David Harper. Yeah. Awkward. I mean, the whole thing. I do think you've never dated like a songwriter, have you?
No.
No. Can you imagine? Because you'd be so scared to break up with him.
God. Oh God.
Because you would get a hate song written about you.
Oh my God, mine would be "You needy, horrible life drainer."
Oh, don't be silly. No, you're not.
You spent your weekends wanting to stay in and watch telly.
You are not a life drainer.
Tears.
No, I'm not going to let you say that.
And you had a big belly. There you go. There you go.
Oh God, the things that people could say about us. It's like anything. We're all way more disgusting than the lovely Instagram version of ourselves.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
That is it. It's that little short and sweet one. We're on half term. So we're on
half term. Me and Jordan, you can hear, I've got a cold. I think I've given it to you. We're both going. Yeah. So sorry about that.
So we're on half term. We've got a week off, but yeah, we are back next week. We're back on air and we'll be back with more podcasts as well.
Yeah, now, look, this is a big ask. I would never normally be this beggy, but I'm going to. Please give us a little 5-star rating on whatever you're listening to us on. Or, better still, leave us a funny comment or just say something and I will start going through them. If you start, shall I just quickly check, see if anyone's done it yet?
Yeah, go on, let's see.
Because if you leave us a comment, it really helps. So in our Saturday one that was called A Brit's Backstabbing, Untrustworthy Nips and Oh Lordy a Lordy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice title. Emily said, it feels like it finishes too early as it cuts out mid-story. I want to know the end of the story. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure what that is. But
we will take...
I've seen your comment, Emily. I'm going to like it and put a little heart on it. And we will find out what that was. And if we can finish the story for you, we will.
Yeah.
It was a clip from an interview, maybe.
Yeah, it's always clips. You can never... Yeah. All right. And as always, if you want to get involved in the show, just email us aftershowshow@capitalfm.com. Send in your pictures as well, because we want to start getting your pictures back on the screen behind us.
Oh, yes. And actually, on what you've just said there, Emily, I've just thought we have taken note on interview clips, and we're going to start doing, if we do a really big interview, we're going to do a bonus episode that will be a YouTube interview in full. So if you're feeling like you were just getting into it and then we sort of cut out of it because it was too long, we're going to start doing specials, aren't we?
Defo.
Yeah.
We will be back on Saturday with another podcast episode. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.